Okay, I'm going live. Hi. Because, see, Facebook won't let me go live. I think I've been sufficiently banned. Because, see, the people's, the people who on there whose feelings always get hurt, they they so sensitive. They really cannot get out of their own way. But they're here to help. They said what I said was so offensive, they don't know what to do. So they bitched. And then Facebook caved. And then it's just like the government. When you bitch enough, then they cave. And then you be like, but that's not what I want. And then the other people sit there and say, but this is what I want. And then you sit there going like, what the fuck is going on? You bitched. Now you bitching about the Oscars. What you bitching about? What? Green Book was not historically accurate? What, you saw all those white people up there telling the story? It was accurate to them, from their perspective. And you act what? Like it's a problem? Mahershala Ali won a second Oscar. Yeah, like in 2 years' time. You should be happy. At the same time, Bill Street won too. That's James Baldwin. You should be happy. Then you got Black Panther Awards. I mean, Spike Lee finally won. Oh, y'all should be happy, but y'all not. Because you want somebody to be accurate, what, impending a tale that you didn't really greenlight, much less do anything with? All those actors you see up there that then sat there and said, look, I challenge you to now join me with a seat at the table, that's who you need to be talking to. How are we going to pin our own tail? And at the same time, you do realize just because you pin a tail don't mean they're going to do some shit for you. What they will do is that you go to the BET Awards and award yourself when all you ever give is an award to Della Reese. And she dead, and she probably still getting awards from Touched by an Angel. Hist- oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't even get it out good. Historical reference is what it is. How many of y'all are posting pictures, not just because it's Black History Month, but because you're trying to now understand or make the world understand what's natural, what's beautiful, and all that kind of stuff? I mean, you got memes up the yin yang. But you do realize that the only people who actually give a damn about that take on the subject matter is people who have been discriminated against because of the subject matter. The other people don't care. Facebook said I can't go live. I'm like, fuck you, Facebook. I live. No problem. Mark Zuckerberg, I don't care about your causes. I don't care that you over there in Africa trying to bring Wi-Fi to them or anything like that. Because what you ain't doing is you're not allowing me to be seen by them. You have discriminated against me, a former king and queen of Africa, because, hey, Billy Porter and I, we could wear the same size, I'm sure. I don't have a problem putting on a dress. I don't give a fuck. Because if you put me in prison, then I do have to what? Take it up the yin yang? Oh, is that offensive to you? What, you don't want to know what you put people through when you put them in prison? And at the same time say it's deserved until it's one of your own? And then you sit there, oh my God, I can't believe how brutal they were being. They were so disrespectful. What? What were they disrespectful of? The fact that it was you versus somebody else? See, I'm telling you, your arguments fall on flat ears because you can't even hit a high note. You hit the lowest of low notes, and then you're out of key, and then you think somebody's supposed to give a fuck about you. Why? Tell me the truth. Why must I give a fuck about you? You can give a fuck about me. My tax dollars went in for 3 months of some minimum wage shit that wasn't even minimum wage. Do you know what general assistance is? It's not even minimum wage, people. $221 for 1 month. That's 30 days. 28 when it's Black History Month. Add that shit out. Factor it out. It is not even minimum wage. And at the same time, you telling somebody they're supposed to live off of that or they profited off of that. No, they profit off of other things because if they're going to scam the system, they're going to scam the system for some real money like you motherfuckers do. drug dealers, corporations. And I'm supposed to sit here and just what? Give a damn because you all of a sudden you psychic and you can feel some shit. Oh yes, I feel them. They're coming through. Wait a minute. Let me channel them. Oh, is there somebody with an M or K or L or any letter of the alphabet in your fucking family? Everybody got a story. Not everybody wants to hear it. Nobody gives a damn. But apparently you do. That's what you're doing. Posting pictures of pretty little birds, little dogs, cute little cats, and all that kind of shit. I know what you posted because I see that shit. And don't get me wrong, I like a cute dog. I see dogs all the time when I'm walking down the street around here. They ain't doing nothing. It's like, how you doing? How you doing? I see you walking your owner. Well, he don't like it when I shit in the house. I'm sure he don't. Being that you a dog and you're supposed to shit outside. And he's supposed to have a little bag to pick up. But I see that sometimes your owner don't do that. Yeah, what's that all about? He's supposed to love my shit. He should be picking that shit up. He didn't see that sign that said there's a leash law? And say, please curb your pet? But he don't do that? Oh, that's because your shit is nasty. Yeah, it is. I smell it. You know, but he feeds me all kind of fucked up shit. Really? What about the women? Oh, they do the same thing. But they say they love me. Really? Oh, yeah, they take me to the doctor. They put me in clothes and stuff when I don't want them. Because I'm already hot. Because I got all this fur on me. Oh, dog. Oh, cat, come on. Cats don't do that. Cats are like, fuck that shit. Birds will shit on you. Seriously. They will see you down below and say, down below. And you be like, what the fuck? Bird gotcha. Yeah, bird gotcha. Little birdie tweet tweet. All the way on, but you still say he's pretty. Or she. Don't really matter. See, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to teach you. What? Just what I see in the world? Or basically what you try and tell me I'm supposed to see in the world. And I tell you I have a problem with that because, see, my brain actually does function. I'm not stuck on stupid. I walked down the street to the laundromat, and the machine said $2 until I started my load. Then it said, oh, no, it's $2.50. Wait a minute. 50 cents. I need that 50 cents. Yeah. See, a gnat just flew in here. It's bugging the shit out of me. I was telling my housemate about it because she was telling me about this other place. I said I should have went there yesterday because she said during these hours, you know, they had dollar days. But the thing is, you didn't give me any more time on the machine. My clothes are clean. Not that I had that much anyway, but still. When somebody's actually counting pennies, they're doing just that. They counting pennies, especially when they know ain't no more coming in. Now, I know what my father said. He can say anything he wants. I already told him that. I said, see, you asked me to be truthful with you. And anything and everything that I talk to you about. And I'm talking to you about the fact that I do not trust anything anymore. He sent me a series of dreams last night, and I mean, they were a trip. One of them had to do with a ghost planet. That was some Twilight Zone shit. I was like, this is interesting. I was talking in my sleep. I don't talk in my sleep, but I was talking in my sleep last night. Actually, I've been talking in my sleep a lot lately. Yeah, I didn't care that I disturbed my roommate because you know what? He gets on my nerves. I told you, he's an RIT guy. Artificial intelligence. And I was on some planet. And the people were looking out this window at this man who was speaking. He said what his name was. And then he was also sitting there saying some nonsensical words. Which, if you thought about it, it was like kind of like a greeting. And they're like looking out the window. And they're seeing this man. They're seeing the people that was with him. And then they also were seeing where they lived. I said, I can see my house. And they were all gravitating towards the whole fucking planet. was gravitating toward looking at this vision. The thing is, what they didn't get was, as my father was telling me the story, was that man was dead. That man was literally dead. It was a loop recording of something that he had telegraphed when he arrived on that planet and died. Now, did he die at the hands of the people there? No. As far as I know, he was just dead. And they're still trying to talk to him. They're trying to touch him and stuff. I mean, some of them could see him, but not all of them could. Some of them were just like straight up like looking at it, talking about, well, I can feel him, but what does it feel like? It hurts. And the man just kept repeating the same thing over and over and over again. What his name was, and some words that were nonsensical. They pretty much were like a greeting. Like I said, that's a Twilight Zone episode. Very brief. You don't really need a lot of time to tell that story. And the people were steady going to that window trying to look. They were trying to peer and see. They said, I can see where I live, and I can see this man, but the man ain't there, but the man is over here. How come the man's over here and not over there? But the thing is, I'm seeing the man over there, but he ain't. He's fucking with y'all left and right. You don't even know where Jesus is. That was one dream he sent me. Then he sent me another dream. It had to do with the laundromat. I don't talk to my sister. My sister, she pretty much is dead to me. She's still alive, but we don't talk. I told her I need to go to the laundromat. I woke up. I was pissed. I'm like, now, why would you have me having a conversation with her? Well, you need to go to the laundromat, and you know you need to go to the laundromat, and you just keep putting it off. Just take your ass up that street, because your sister's stupid. Ain't nobody gonna help you get to that laundromat. You have to take yourself up there. I'm glad you know that. Because my fucking truck is still fucked up, and you said you were gonna help me get it fixed. But you want me to walk up here. So okay, I'll walk. And then when I got up there, then I paid extra money that I didn't have to pay, but I had to pay it anyway because once I put the shit in the machine, then because it wouldn't give me my money back, I had to go ahead and finish my laundry. And then I'm sitting there watching people who were doing laundry. I mean, they were doing laundry for like days, months. They had so much laundry, it wasn't even funny. And there was this one machine that I wanted to use because it had time on it, and I knew it. And the girl didn't even notice that it had time on it. But what she did was when she tried to put money in this other machine that was next to it, it wouldn't take the money. So what did she do? She took the machine that I was going to get that was going to give me X amount of time. But there was still time on that machine that she had used previously. Wasn't as much, probably half. So I put my clothes in there, and then I moved them up to another machine to finish the drying process. I was pissed. I'm like, this ain't helping me. Just because I see some shit, these motherfuckers ain't seeing shit. These motherfuckers is clueless. And I want to know why the hell she got all these fucking clothes. Does she have a laundry service? Because if she don't, she need one. As much laundry as she did. Because, I mean, she took up a whole row of machines. And she wasn't the only one doing it. Her girlfriend was doing it, and other ladies were doing it. I mean, it was so many people in there doing laundry. Up to yin yang wasn't even funny. And I was like, I picked the wrong time to come up here to do some fucking laundry. Except to see this shit. And there's one lady who's a dog walker. I liked her. To me, she's talking to the owner and telling him to drink some kind of herbal tea, which I thought was hysterical. Talking about you'll feel right as rain. And she looked at me and she just winked. And she like, yeah, ain't no problem. But not so much of a problem that she didn't hug him, knowing he was sick. Because he was sick. Most people, when you're sick, they like, stay away from me. Because I don't want to catch what you got. Because I can't afford to get sick. She didn't care. I don't blame her. No, I don't care either. Unless you really got some. See, I have a problem with people that have confusion in their spirit. I really don't want that around me. So I guess I am blessed in the sense that nobody wants to be around me. But the thing is, it's like it's a lonely existence. Lonely is the number. Loneliness is the number one whatever, because you're the only one, and everybody else is still out there like talking to you about some shit you don't care about, and then they think that you got a problem. No, I don't have a problem. Anybody who's ever worked for me knew, don't come in my office talking shit. Because see, they paid me to think. That's why I was good at my job. They paid me to fucking think for them, to balance the books and make sure people were not getting away with bullshit, even though sometimes they did get away with some bullshit. But not because we didn't point it out. It was because the studio just didn't care because they were making that much money. It had to be enough money for them to care about. And sometimes some of the studios I worked for had millions of dollars embezzled and never pressed charges. Why? Because they making that much money. And you pay for it through all your cable subscriptions, through all your movie subscriptions, all the DVDs that you bootleg and stuff and more. You still doing all that shit. I know what y'all doing. I'm pissed because the thing is, see, I'm not a criminal. I don't play that game. But I know people who do. And at the same time, they tell me they could scam me out of anything. The only thing you scared me out of was the fact that I gave a damn about you. So what the fuck am I supposed to be talking to you about? The fact that you're a crook? All I gotta do is watch you put your foot in your mouth. Open mouth, insert foot, if you're that flexible. If not, somebody will cut your shit off and put it in your mouth for you. R. Kelly got away with shit for too many years. And we knew about it. As black people and white people and more. Why? Because we were doing the same stupid shit. Trevor Noah made a joke. No, it wasn't Trevor Noah. It was Saturday Night Live. They made the joke. It was Michael Che. He said, just because some white man had sex with an underage girl. And he said, just another white musician trying to get away with what another one has already done, talking about R. Kelly. Just like you've done with the church. See, these are the things my father talks to me about. And I'm like, I can't do anything with that shit. Because first off, they don't want to hear it. And secondly, you don't seem to care that I'm saying this shit because you still have me living in this impoverished state. And they don't pay for that shit. Because you ain't writing any checks right now. You pestered them, so I have to go through the hell. That ain't fair to me. I tried to be a good person, and now I don't feel like I'm a good person. Now I feel like I'm just a straight up idiot. But he said, no, it ain't that serious. I already showed you that your shit was right around the corner. I said, yeah, right around the corner, up the street, whatever. Don't matter. Because the first thing they're going to sit there and say, well, everything happens in its own time. And I know that you fold shit in when you can fold some shit in. And right now, you so busy folding shit in for the devil, it's not even funny. That's why people slipping and sliding, having 100-car pileups or 50-car pileups, all these fucking pileups and stuff. And they sitting there saying, oh, it was horrible. It was just horrible. It's like it was crunching. And planes falling out of the sky. And it's like, oh, the plane just fell out of the sky. And it's just like, boom, boom, boom. And that's like, and the police finally, because Jussie Smollett, I guess he had more clout than he thought, because any other time, he would have been like 15,000 years waiting for them to solve that case. Oh, but they said, oh, no, nigga, we have to solve this case real quick. You're not sharing my words. You're not sharing anything I'm saying. A lot of you think this shit. You think it quite clearly. And you said, better you than me. I'm going to tell you something. One thing you don't want to do is go that route with me. Because if I have to go down this road and then you come back to me later talking about, yeah, you were right all along. I'm like, and why were you not there getting my back? Seriously, I want to know, why were you not there getting my back? Because the thing is, why am I going down this road by myself? Why are you sitting there telling me about some motherfucker I already know don't care about me? And then telling me how he's going to make me feel safer by building a fucked up wall. I mean, shit, we ain't even talking about a tenth. 1% of what he's trying to raise on that wall would have taken care of me better than any of you just sending me a fucking prayer. I really don't want any more fucking prayers from anybody. Why? Because your prayers is just like your word. It don't mean a goddamn thing. You might as well be looking out that window and seeing your own life drain away as you're sitting there looking at some fucking spirit that you can't touch, but at the same time, it's making you feel something. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling a pain in my chest. You want me to applaud you for that? I can't breathe. My breathing is labored. Again, you want me to applaud you for that? You ain't did shit that I could not do. Seriously. When I study with each and every last one of you, I could do the same shit. The only reason why I don't do it now is because that shit is demonic, because I don't want to be attached to the people who are going through that shit. But you do. Because you think it makes you a better person. No, it doesn't. It exposes you as being a true asshole. Because you still actually ask somebody to pay you for the privilege of telling you what somebody else went through, and at the same time telling them, oh, now they need to forgive that person, when all they care about is the fact that you made the connection and that you forgave them. Because what you said was, oh, they're over that. Are they really? Are they really over that? When you can't get over your own goddamn shit? That's why I can't report live on Facebook. All my shit is gone. He said, I'm going to give you new shit. I don't care. It's shit. But it was still my shit. My interview clothes. All that. All I got is some jeans. I was pissed. Everything that I had in the memory is gone. You didn't care. But at the same time, you want me to give a fuck about the fact that you have memories. I'm going to watch all your shit burn to hell. Why? Because I can. And I'm not going to care about you. 88 is going to drop in numbers because I don't give a fuck. I live in a fucked up house where this Russian man is all about that dollar and don't understand that he's got clientele in here that is everything he said he didn't want, and he ran out the people who were taking care of his business, and ain't nobody cleaning his house. His house is nasty. And I can't even get rest in this room because that motherfucker, the AI guy, is always in here. Some other white man came in here. I mean, I don't think he didn't make it 2 hours. He got here late. Girlfriend was dropping him off. And then he got up and he left. He said, I can't stand the heat in this kitchen. And he was a kid man. I don't know his name. He wasn't the guy that he told me was coming in this room. Girlfriend told me that he told her somebody was coming in their room and they didn't show up either. That is his cash cow. Now, unless that shit was paid for in advance, and then he don't have to worry about the fact that they didn't come in here because he didn't give them no refunds, which I know he is prone to not do. It don't matter because that's how he conducts business. And he says karma is a bitch. Yeah, false advertising, straight up. Yeah, this house is not clean like it's supposed to be. Because when I first got here, it was very clean. And the lady who was taking care of that business for you, whether she was paying for rent or not, was always throwing bleach in that fucking bathroom as well as in the kitchen. And now it's just straight up nasty. And you think you're doing something when you come out here wanting to smoke a cigarette or kick it with the boys, as if you are that young man. You are old as hell, you got a wife and you got a kid, and you need to take care of them. And you keep trying to avoid them, and I see that shit too. Am I really that stupid to not be able to peep what somebody's doing when they're playing a game? And then you talked about this other man, and he's over here, he looked stupid. He's supposed to be some kind of solar power contractor. And I'm like, why is your ass here? And why is your ass not out there selling panels? And why are you blowing blood on the walls or leave it in the sink and not cleaning up after yourself? We done already nicknamed you Fred Flintstone from the Stone Ages. That's what we did, my friend and I. Because we can't understand why is that motherfucker here when he already told me what he wants to do. He done told me about going to strip clubs and all. I mean, he done told me all kind of shit. I didn't ask that man shit. I didn't even want to talk to him. That man he just started telling me shit. His shit. Talking about I might go ahead and buy me a RV or something. Motherfucker, can you get it now and get the fuck out of here? And stop telling me about how much money you're making, because one thing I know is this place is cheap. It's not as cheap as some other places where they really high on drugs, but it is cheap. And that's why I'm pissed, because I deserve better than this. In my own opinion, but I guess my father says I don't. He said, oh, no, 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 no. But see, I don't want to hear that from him, and he knows that. Because I said, look, you're always telling me that you can do whatever you want. You put that song on in my head, talking about, first you say you can't hurry God. That's fine. But then you sit there and say, well, it's going to happen. And then I'm like, I don't even want to hear that anymore. I told him straight up, I said, I cannot make any plans because I cannot plan. I live in a world that is so fucked up that I can't make any plans. But what I can do is sit there and look at Donald Trump sitting there flaunting his wealth in his face. Because really, he ain't thinking about nobody else. It's really him. And that's all he wants you to see. How well he's doing. And then you sitting there thinking that you his best buddy because you sitting there contributing to his cause. They put that shit in the news yesterday. That shit was disgusting. I couldn't watch the Academy Awards, so I had to watch that because that shit was on tape. But the Academy Awards, now they want you to care fuck about their movies, but at the same time, ABC was not trying to broadcast that shit. Well, they got some clips out there. But it's like, who cares? You didn't have a host, you didn't have anything. And at the same time, you still got people talking about your shit. All I'm trying to do, really, is get the fuck as far away from you as I can. I am not trying to be Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey in your life, because you know what? They have you. And they don't even want to be bothered with you. They'll put on a show for you because they're just that talented. But they really don't care about you. I know this for a fact. But see, just like all these other people who claim they psychic, I am too. I can see all kind of shit. I just don't like what I see. And when I don't like what I see, what am I supposed to do? And if my father is not going to rectify the situation for me, then really, what am I going to do? He keeps saying, oh, I'm doing it. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't sound like them. The one thing I had as a constant in my life was the fact that you made sense and they don't. They still out there saying that there is some expression of you, and they are not. They're ignorant. They write books about how ignorant they are, about how far they've come. It's if I'm supposed to care about that. I never wrote a book about my life. You wrote a book about Christ's life. I didn't do it. You did. Merry Christmas to me. Happy New Year to me. I'm like, is this all there is? Did you really let the devil play you like that? He's like, no, the devil ain't played me. Because you know what the devil is. Yeah. It's that part of you that doesn't make any sense. But yet at the same time, we still got to deal with it. One source does not make you a part of that source when you are no longer a part of it. Did you hear what I said? One source does not make you a part of that source when you're no longer a part of it. You have already been removed from it because you were given your own free will and understanding and self-acceptance. If you like yourself the way you are, then you will not change and you will continue to be the asshole that you are as somebody else now assesses you. It does not matter that you now want to sit there and play off that you're a better person or a good person because they don't see that. They have a memory and a recollection of you as you have treated them. You are not a good person. You do not get to sit there and say because you kiss a dog, a cat, or sit there and cry over the fact that there was a deer that is dead, that now you've done something good. All you did was try and play another to see you in a different light when they didn't see that. They cannot see what is not there because it's not self-evidence in them. So, how much of God are you to not have that in self-awareness? And why in the hell am I sitting here trying to teach you when you don't have what it takes to grasp that in self-awareness? Today is not a good day to be me, and it surely as hell is not a good day to be you. I'm getting ready to just fucking hang up. I'm trying to recharge what little tools I still have. Because that's what they do. They just drain. Whether I use them or not, they drain. So I plug them in while I still have a power source. And then they recharge. And then they drain again. As far as you are concerned, God doesn't know time. As far as I'm concerned, no, he doesn't. Because he didn't care. He put me through all these paces for what? To have this self-realization and fellowship? I already had that self-realization and fellowship. I've acknowledged it. I didn't like it. But he still is ignoring me. Why? Because he still got to deal with you. I still say that's because there's a part of him that likes that more. He says, no, I don't. Yeah, I do. Because you haven't shown me anything that shows that you like anything that I was saying that made any kind of sense. Now I just got people just hating my ass, and you just want to show me some shit. But I'm educated. No. I don't want no more education. What I want is to fucking get out of this damn house. That's what I want. They're supposed to exist within your mind and your world. That's what I want. What I want is for you, if I'm going to sit and choke on the words, I'm going to choke on them properly. I want you to pay me my fucking money that I don't have to live with them. That I can sit in a restaurant and I can have me a fine ass steak dinner with lobster, take a picture of it, post it on Instagram or anything else, and rub it in a fucked up face. That's what I want. What I want is to sit there and have my little puppy and kiss it and say, oh, look how I'm taking care of my puppy. And say, fuck you. As you sitting there trying to tell me that your puppy needs health care. Why? Because I learned from you that to be fucked up is acceptable in your sight and in your eyes and in your belief that God is all about that. And Jesus Christ is all about that too. And you ain't trying to change. What you want to be is a straight up dick forever. So I tell you what, go to fucking hell. Capiche?